Let's get into Wakanda issue number 1, where we go more into detail about Wakanda. And you'll see how Shuri is currently in the comics with her using her powers, like turning into birds, running fast, smashing rocks, knocking the fuck out of the rhino, shit like that. In issue 3 of the current Black Panther run, she met up with this dude right here named Tosin. Tosin is a speedster. He also has vibranium built inside of his skin. She's trying to figure out a way to build that shit herself, and she's gonna give that's gonna give an upgrade to T'Challa. This story actually takes place before issue 11 of Black Panther, said right here. But we're gonna skip all that and get to the second part of the story, and I'm gonna take you over to meet up with Princess Shuri herself. And today we're gonna learn the history of the Black Panther, starting with the story of the first Black Panther, Mosi. So it was back in 1 million BC. Before any of Wakanda's wonders had existed, their ancestors was fighting fucking dinosaurs and shit to fucking keep each other safe. The historians call that prehistoric period the wild time, when the struggle to survive was all consuming. This was before Wakanda was even made. So you see these monkey motherfuckers right here? These are actually the original inhabitants of Wakanda. The Wakandans came through and colonized their ass and took it over. The vibranium mound has been mutating the planets and the animal life for eons. Danger was coming from everywhere for their ass, even the food they ate. They said the legends don't tell them the names of those who first consumed the heart-shaped herb. Without proper preparation, the herb can be deadly, except to the chosen few who's favored by the Panther spirit boss. There's so much they don't even know about the wild time. But what they do know is Boss spoke to a man named Mosi. Legends say that her animal avatars helped him survive where others died. He was the first Black Panther. We knew he protected others, inspired. He beat motherfuckers that still defy explanation to this day. The kids asked, did he fight aliens? The elders is like, perhaps scientists have their theories. As you see him up here fighting a broom. They also think that the vibranium meteor was still swirling with the cosmic energy absorbed while rocketing through deep space. That's right, vibranium has the power of cosmic. The energy warped reality opened portals between worlds and various galaxies and Earth. The space-time storms of the wild times summoned others as well. These strange beings tapped into the primal energies of the universe. And talking about the million BC Avengers. He was the last one they recruited. Odin's hammer is the one that found him, because he had the power of a cosmic storm that led him to him. They were gods and he was just a man, and he was out there fighting celestials and shit with them. Shimmy Gurad. They said he was the first one always leapt into the unknown when it was time to protect Earth from the horrors of the cosmos. And he always came back to this land, sharing the knowledge he earned in blood, until the day he didn't. He died after fighting 70 days and 70 nights straight. When that happened, they told the Avengers to forget they even exist, and the Wakandans continued to become a world unto itself. The space-time storms became less frequent, but they were dangerous as ever. After the Black Panther died, the early Wakandan tribes found the other totems and turned on each other. But while everyone else was fighting, the Panther tribe was preparing. Now, there's gonna be Black Panther Wakanda Forever spoilers going forward. In the movie, this was said.
I am still struggling to believe that vibranium exists outside of Wakanda. Perhaps there was more than one meteorite. Our planet is covered up mostly water, so it's reasonable that the other ones are standing there.
This changes everything that we know. The Great Mound, all of the legends and fables. Those stories are seared in my mind.
It sounds great.
Meet Bashin. He's a warrior shaman. He predicted the terrible tempest would soon erupt from the mound, right? He said that it would threaten all that they built. But nobody wanted to believe him. All the tribes people wanted to believe him. And these are the different totems from the different tribes. So when the time came, Bashinga climbed men and the god to face the element. He raised this sword, Skybreaker, high, so the weapon, forged from the purest vibranium, could absorb the maelstrom fury. Through his body shook from the force of the strikes, Bashinga held fast as the storm raged for many days and nights. Then when he could take no more, he threw the sword and the spear with all his might, discharging the storm's fearsome energies deep into the night sky. And when the sword and spear landed right here, that's where they built Bernin Bashinga, which is right here. And because of his actions has saved all the Wakandans, their forebears united around Bashinga. That was the moment where Wakanda was born as a country. But the task of building a sovereign state was a challenge that every future Black Panther would have to face. We gotta wait till issue 2 to find out more about the other future Black Panther. Before y'all leave from this video, please pause and read this. It's 4 pages of everything you need to know to get caught up with everything Black Panther and Marvel. Like right here, number 15, the cross arm salute, the sign of respect, loyalty, and solidarity among the Wakandans. That shit wasn't made until the movie Black Panther in 2018. It was adopted later on in the comics that year. Please pause to read, you'll see more. Here go more of the stuff you want to know about. And this is the last page, all 34 key moments that you need to know about to get to study up on Black Panther and the history of Wakanda.